Well, how can it be this hard just to answer a direct question? The question is, if all else is equal, okay, you're saying you would actually not prefer that your man was more fit, even if he maintained all of his personality quirks.
Can I add to that?
Because there's a thing, people have different preferences on body. Not all women are just looking for, like how I guess all men just want the biggest tits and the fattest ass and the smallest waist. All women have different preferences.
I got hold on, no. I kind of want to like, you could ask me the question like, Brian, but be honest, like all things being equal, would you prefer a chick with some like giant natural titties or even just big titties over like an A cup? And you know what? I might take the A cup.
Thank you. Okay.
I might.
There's a difference.
But wait, where are you going, Kiko? Where are you going? Is that a rage quit? Is it a rage quit?
No, final
okay.
smoke break.
Oh, shit.
But Brian, if I asked you on average, do you think most men would prefer the A cup? What do you think they would say?
So, I think most men would prefer some giant titties. I'm gonna say it.
Right.
I think it's the case. Don't get me wrong. I like big boobs are nice, but I just. Okay, I'm gonna piss off everybody else.
No.
Yeah, I think that's good. Thank you, Nick. So here's my hot take. I'm probably gonna get canceled for it. So, a woman who's got big boobs, she can be hot, she can be sexy, but she can't be beautiful. But a woman with smaller boobs, she can be all those things and she can be beautiful.
What the fuck?
Like in your head, your personal.
Like, I don't know, just like giant fucking
Is there more
titties.
context to
It can be, you can be attractive, you can be very hot, you can be sexy, whatever. But like, if you look at the Greek statues, the Roman statues of women, they didn't have these like giant fucking can crusher knockers. You know what I mean? They had like modest titties. The titties were modest in the Greek sculpture days.
Seemed like.
And that's just my thoughts on the matter.
You guys like to talk about biology, but what about the woman? Like, who's gonna nurse your child?
Of course, you're upset by that.
Who's gonna nurse your child?
Of course.
Who's gonna nurse your child?
Of course, fucking Anais upset. Brian, how dare you?
Yeah, but who would?
I got big titties. Why you gotta come after
me?
me?
Let's be honest.
I mean, most of the time it's formula now that nurses people's children, right?
Yeah, okay, but let's say back then, since you guys like to talk about biology and like back all the way back then.
Don't get me wrong, nice big titties.
You guys like
are great.
to talk about that stuff. You guys always like to bring that stuff
Deal
up.
41
Yeah, that's why
$200. Bro, they answered you multiple times. Some like ripped dudes and some like dad bods. If you want to quote averages, find a study or two with references. Unless you've published your own research.
That's my name.
Okay, so let me respond to D041. If you're as delusional as these women and think all things equal, if they have the same personality type inside of men that women would prefer to have the fat one, you're a fucking idiot. You're as dumb you're as dumb as the majority of the simps that are probably in these women's OnlyFans chats. Nobody believes that for a second. Why would they? It's completely fucking insane. It's just like me saying, if I could have my wife, right, in her 21-year-old form versus the form she's in right now, which would I prefer? It's a pretty easy question.
Someone send this to his wife. Send this to his wife. Send this to his wife.
His wife is watching, I think. Yo, what's up, Rachel? Yo,
What do you think? She's as delusional as you are?
Yo, W's in the chat for Rachel. W's in the chat.
I feel bad for
Hey,
you.
can I ask you something, Andrew?
Oh my God.
How tall are you?
Ask her.
Hey, how tall are you?
He's a fucking.
I'm 6 foot tall.
You give short man energy.
Whoa.
I mean, you give dumb skank energy. So.
Good. Let the horse live.
Guys, put the swords away. Just to address the short, I even though I'm 6'1", I am a ally to short men. I'm in solidarity with short men.
I love short guys, but I'm saying
object.
short guys.
I don't like the short man.
Sometimes short guys tend to act like Mr.
Fine.
Andrew over
How about
here.
this?
Napoleon.
Kika knows where this is going. Kika knows where this is going. So actually, let's do split on this, Nick. So if it's okay to say short man energy, is it okay to say fat woman energy? Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like they don't
What-
act
what-
like
what-
that,
I also feel like I
though.
should.
Yeah.
But like what's fat?
Women-
When
yeah,
we say
women that are
we
heavier
say
don't
short
ask
man
a certain
energy,
way.
we are talking about the Napoleon complex. That's actually a researched topic. So when you say fat woman energy, what are you saying? Are you saying like the ones who hop up on there and like complain that they should be loved no matter what? Yeah, that shit's annoying.
Yeah.
I agree. If that's what we're getting at, then
But I don't like. We shouldn't shame people for
Well, don't
things
go
that
back
are out
now.
of their control.
Don't go back
You
now.
can't shame. You can't shame short men. They can't. You know.
it's not shaming them for being short. It's shaming them for the way
Of
they
course,
act.
it's
Yeah.
It's which
Yeah.
they can't control,
well, but literally the words are short man energy.
which relate to the way they act. It's energy.
But it's the
is
energy, not
it's
the
energy is the
physical
big
No,
one
but
at the end.
but then why attach short man? It's offensive and mean to short
Because
men.
it's like a
and I will
stereotype of how they
defend
reinforce
short
that
men
behavior.
to the death.
Okay.
Some of my friends are very short men.
All right,
They're great. I
here.
love
Let
them.
me pull up this chat. Then we're gonna move on.
Don't take
when we
offense from
talk
any very short men. If you watch
when
this.
we talk dad body, can you body 30 to 40% versus fit 8 to 12%? We are actually talking about a 20% differential in body fat. That's from the irate seagoer. He's irate and seagoing.